I used to believe that wealth could protect you from pain, that if your floors were marbles and your curtains were imported, your tears would dry faster. I was wrong. My name is Ifeoma, wife to Kunle Adetola, founder and CEO of Adetola Group, mother of none, and for years, prisoner of a beautiful lie. Our home is quiet in the mornings, not silent, just trained. The kind of quiet that money buys. No blaring horns, no loud help. Just the hum of central AC and the faint click of shoes or Italian tiles. That's how I noticed the change. The sound of Kunle's steps, lighter, distracted, almost guilty. He used to find me by the kitchen window every morning. A kiss on the cheek, a quiet
"Good morning, baby."
Then coffee, always black, no sugar. But 3 weeks ago, he started leaving earlier, and not once did he ask for coffee. The first 2 days, I blamed stress. The third, I started watching, and that's when I began to notice him. Dayo, that was his name, our driver. Always polite, always early, quiet, almost too quiet. I never really looked at him before. You know what I mean? Really looked. Not until I saw him standing by the car one morning, holding Kunle's briefcase like it held a secret. His eyes met mine through the glass, and for a split second, I felt something shift. I don't know what it was. Fear, recognition, pity, but it was enough to make me start listening. Tenny, our housemaid, dropped the plate that day, and when I asked her why, she couldn't look me in the eyes. I stopped looking in the mirror for beauty. I started looking for truth in my own eyes. That night, I heard Kunle on the phone, laughing. Not his business laugh, not his politician laugh. This was softer, younger, like how he used to laugh with me back when we were broke and in love. I leaned by the hallway, holding my breath.
"We'll talk tomorrow,"
he said.
"Same time."
Then, silence. Then,
No, she has no idea.
I didn't sleep that night. I laid next to him, listening to his breathing and wondering who she was. The obvious answer was another woman, but something in me, something deeper, knew that wasn't it. It wasn't lost in his voice. It was fear. He was hiding something, but it wasn't love. It was truth, maybe. The next morning, I opened my drawer to reach for my perfume, a custom blend from Morocco, only available by private order, and it was gone. I asked the cleaner, he hadn't touched it. I asked Kunle, he said he never noticed it. But when I got into the car that evening, heading to Victoria Island for an event, I smelled it on the back seat. Faint, but there. My perfume in the car I didn't enter all week. In the same seat Dayo often cleaned. Something wasn't adding up. I started testing him, Dayo, little things, asking odd questions, changing my tone, observing his eyes. He never flinched, never missed a beat. I started drinking wine at sunset, not because I liked it, but because it made my silence louder. But then one evening, after Kunle had left for a trip to Ghana, I came down early, earlier than anyone expected. I stood at the base of the stairs, listening. 2 voices in the kitchen, Dayo and the housemaid, Tenny. She was whispering something. His reply came low, tense.
"She's starting to suspect,"
he said. My heart stopped. But what came next was worse.
"We promise we will tell her before it gets out of hand."
And Dayo answered,
"Not yet. She's not ready."
I stood frozen. My knees shook. My world bent sideways. That's when the air left my lungs. Because in that moment, I knew the truth I feared wasn't about my husband. It was deeper, inside my house, between them. They weren't hiding from me. They were protecting something. I climbed back up those stairs, like someone who had just buried something. Maybe it was my peace. This time, when I looked in the mirror, I didn't cry. I planned. This isn't just a story about my marriage. It's about how silence watches you, studies you, and then slowly unravels you. And the secret I was never meant to find, I have to find out what.